Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back and happy Thursday. All right, guys. So I know that I thanked you guys all day for joining our lives, and I can't thank you enough from the bottom of my heart. We obviously, you just never know. So thank you, thank you. I think that's the best way I can say that. And then, of course, since it's Thursday, The Real Housewives of Miami is out on Peacock, the new episode. And Jason and I thought about recapping it on Thursdays, but we wanted to give everybody a chance to watch it. So we're recapping it on a Friday. However, there is some Real Housewives of Miami news. Now, apparently, Alexia Echevarria's son has been arrested. We have all the details and more. If you don't know Alexia, she is an OG of Miami. I'm loving her on the show. She really has a lot going on. She has a husband who passed away after she divorced him and then found out that he had a gay lover. She has a son who's now been arrested for domestic violence. She had her dad who, after he passed away, she found out he was gay. She is getting married. I mean, there's so much going on. So before we jump in with all the details, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys. So yes, you heard it right. Alexia from The Real Housewives of Miami, her son has been arrested. So here's the details. The Real Housewives of Miami star Alexia Echevarria's son, Peter Rizzello, has been arrested after allegedly slapping and kicking his girlfriend in a domestic dispute on Thursday. Ooh, okay, so this literally just happened today. A spokesperson for the Miami-Dade Police Department told us the argument began when the couple, who they've been dating for about 3 months, arrived at the Miami apartment where they lived together after a night out. The unnamed victim told Rizzello, who's 29, that she wanted to stay at her mother's place instead, which made Alexia's son apparently very upset, according to a police report. Now, what? So she wanted to go stay at her mom's house, so you're going to slap her and kick her? There has to be more to the story, or somebody's incredibly unstable. The girlfriend alleged that Rizzello placed his hand on her neck and pushed her backwards, and so she slapped his hand from her neck. First of all, okay, let me say this as somebody who has sisters and obviously my mom, and I've seen, really awful domestic violence situations in the past. It's never okay to put your hands on somebody, let alone put your hands on a woman, especially if you're a man. You shouldn't touch people in the first place. But it was said the defendant then proceeded to knee the victim in her crotch area, causing her to fall down to the ground. And then the defendant then kicked the victim once while she was on the ground. This is so bad. You're going to kick her while she's on the ground? This is the police report. The girlfriend tried to escape by running out the front door, but apparently Peter allegedly grabbed the victim by her arm and pulled her back inside of the apartment like, you're not going anywhere. The report states that the woman then tried to flee a second time and started yelling, which drew the attention of a neighbor who was listed as a witness in the incident. The witness told the police they saw Rizzello pull the victim inside the apartment as she was trying to free herself from his grip. The neighbor brought the girlfriend into their apartment, then called the police, according to the report. The young woman appeared distressed and had visible redness on her face and neck and had pain in her crotch area. She was treated at the scene. Okay. So you kneed her in the crotch, you grabbed her by the neck, you slapped her, you kicked her while she was on the ground, and then when she tried to escape the apartment, this is in the police report, when she tried to escape the apartment, you legit grab and try yanking her back in the apartment. And the only way she ended up finding safety was by screaming loud enough for a neighbor to hear and come to her side. This is legitimately a tragedy. I feel so bad for this girl. This is traumatic. It's devastating. And it's a little crazy. Now, Rizzello was booked at 2 a.m. this morning, Thursday, and charged with a battery misdemeanor. His bond was set at $1,500, and as of right now, he is currently still sitting in jail. Well, until I'm sure mom will bail him out. This is not the first time Rizzello has had a run-in with the law. In 2012, he was arrested for attacking a homeless man. He pleaded guilty and struck a deal to keep him out of jail. Then in 2013, he was arrested for marijuana possession. Rosello is featured alongside his mother on the 4th season of The Real Housewives of Miami, which is currently on NBC's streaming service, Peacock, which we know. And part of her story on the show is Rosello, Peter, that he's not been getting along with her now husband, Todd. You know, she did come on Watch What Happens Live and say that we're eventually going to see some sort of resolution and it does get better. But as of right now, the episode that's out today, I've only seen the preview for it. I haven't watched it yet because I'm going to watch it tonight. But you see where he's arguing with her now husband, Todd, and he's like, if you talk to me like that, I will beat you up. And the guy goes, you think I'm afraid of you? I'm like, what is happening? And a man who's going to beat up a woman, I wouldn't be afraid of you. I would be like, what's up? I mean, but then again, I'm not a hard ass. I don't fight. So I don't know. A rep for the reality star did not immediately return Page Six's comment, but I'm sure somebody's going to have to speak out on this, and it'll probably have to be Alexia. Alexia obviously shares her son with ex-drug kingpin Pedro Peggy Rosello, and she also has a younger son, Frankie, who she has to take care of after his unfortunate accident. But one thing that's interesting about Alexia and Peter's dad was on, is it Cocaine Cowboys or something like that? It's this documentary that features a lot of different drug kingpins, whatever you want to call them, who are coming in and out of Miami and bringing a ton of illegal substances. And when he was on the show and talking in this docu-series, he's like, you know, at one point I had a hit out on me. They tried getting me when I was coming out of a hospital. They tried getting me in a parking garage. They said they were going to kill me and they didn't get me. And I'm not afraid of death. That's scary. That's scary to have somebody who legit will look at you and say, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of death. That comes off as kind of an unpredictable person, but it's not going to stop me from watching. I'm still going to continue to watch Miami, and I want to see how Alexia's story plays out. Now, I do have a question for you guys. Well, a few. One, are you watching Miami right now? And if you are, don't forget to recap it with Jason and I tomorrow. And two, what do you think about her son's domestic violence abuse situation, this arrest? It kind of gets my blood boiling, but I didn't want to just give you my opinion. I, of course, want to hear yours, only because this hits close to home a little bit too much for me. So go ahead, comment below. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. Also, guys, of course, we'll be back tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. for another round of Wake Up and Adam. 11:30, we have Ronald Richards on. And then probably around 12:30 or 1, I'm going to say 1, we'll be covering Miami with Jason. So hopefully we'll see you guys then. Bye, guys. Love you.